Good morning, everybody, boys and girls, parents, friends, grassroots leaders. Very happy to join you for our EduSave Awards ceremony again this year. First of all, congratulations to everybody who's receiving awards today. These celebrate your achievements in many domains, in your academics, in your character, in your leadership, in your active participation in community service. I'm sure your parents here are all pleased and proud of you, and I hope the awards will encourage you to keep on working hard, do your best, and I hope we'll see you again at next year's ceremony. Congratulations. Singapore will continue to invest in you, to prepare you for all the opportunities ahead, as well as all the challenges which await us. We've emerged from COVID-19, and last year our economy did well, but still Singaporeans are anxious about the cost of living, and to some extent anxious also about job security. If the economy changes, will my job be there? Will I be able to provide for my family? We can see what's happening in the world. We can see new technologies like AI and robotics developing rapidly, which are creating new jobs and exciting opportunities, but also transforming existing businesses and going to affect existing jobs. If you look outside Singapore, in the world, there are many uncertainties too. For example, tomorrow there will be a new US president being sworn in. Do you know who he is? President Donald Trump. And he comes in, he has his policies, he has his ideas. Everyone is waiting to see what he will do. How will US-China relations develop? What does that mean for our part of the world? Taiwan, South China Sea. What does it mean in the Middle East, between Israel and the Palestinians, in Europe, the war in Ukraine, relations with Russia? So there are many uncertainties around us. The government is actively preparing us for this world and preparing us for these challenges and the new opportunities ahead. We are helping Singaporeans with the cost of living in many different ways. For example, last year, every household would have received $800 of CDC vouchers, and just this month in January, you should have got another $300. I think most of you have already registered, received it, maybe spent it already. If anybody hasn't got your voucher, come and see me at my Meet the People session. But I think you should have got it all. And we also have the assurance package, which is providing you generous support, including for public transport, including to offset the GST, including USave to help you with your utilities, and also some cash. It's for everybody, but especially for those who are more needy. And this year, more assistance should be on the way because the budget is going to be next month. And as PM Wong has said, there should be good news to look forward to. That's at the government doing what we need to help citizens. But at the local level, we also help each other through the community. For example, in Teck Ghee, we've organized bursary awards. I'm presenting some of them. We're presenting some of them this afternoon. We have free tuition and reading programs for needy kids. We have CCC meal vouchers for residents. We have breakfast for seniors, Lim Kopi, once a month at Teck Ghee CC. We have shopping trips for the needy to pick up groceries at NTUC Fair Price. We just did this 2 weeks ago. It was very popular. And last weekend, we distributed hong paos and care packages to 400 seniors, all funded by generous donors within our own community. we help ourselves. The more successful, helping the others. All this will help everyone to cope, to deal with the cost of living, to get by, and more than get by, and make sure nobody is left behind. At the same time, we are investing heavily in everybody's education to prepare you for what is ahead. The schools are constantly being upgraded, better facilities, better curricula, better trained teachers. The education system adopts a broad definition of success. It goes beyond academic achievement. We want you to grow, to maximize the potential of every child, to be resilient, to be adaptable, to have interpersonal skills, to have character, to have the mindset of learning and learning and learning, lifelong learning. After you have graduated, you start working. I think the opportunities to upgrade yourself continue to be there through continuing education and training, through Skills Future, so that you can keep your skills up to date, so that you can keep your jobs, get better jobs, and keep on providing for yourself, your children, and building a better future. So by working together, I think we can improve our lives, we can make Singapore better, we can make sure our kids grow up in a brighter world. This year is SG 60. 60 years ago, I was a student, like so many of you. That was when Singapore became independent. I was in school, my classmates and I were in your shoes, facing a changing world, wondering what would the future hold for Singapore. Many of us had been brought up to believe that the future lay with Malaysia, that we joined Malaysia, there's a federation, we're part of that. Well, it's bigger than Singapore, we will prosper there. It didn't work, we were turfed out, and overnight, we found ourselves alone. And we had to set out on our own. Many challenges. No natural resources, no hinterland, no SAF, British troops defending us. Soon they wanted to leave because they couldn't afford to keep on doing it. We were going to be left without defenses and with a very serious economic and unemployment problem. And these were formidable challenges, and we had very little in our hands to meet them with. No reserves, no developed economy, no comprehensive good school system. The schools were then very basic. A few basketball courts, maybe ping pong tables. We didn't talk about different pathways to learning. We had no enrichment programs, and of course, no EduSave awards and scholarships. Never imagined of. And many students didn't finish school. Some left in primary school, many left after primary 6. By the time you reach O-levels, most students were not in school anymore. Only a handful went to university or to polytechnic, and there were far fewer opportunities open to Singaporeans. And yet, the pioneer generation, the Merdeka generation, we knuckled down. We worked hard, we learned, we adapted, we bonded together to tackle the challenges resourcefully and with resilience. And step by step, we created better lives for ourselves and for our children, and that's how Singapore got here. So today, with all the resources that we have, with the confidence that we've done it before, I am no doubt that you can do it again, that whatever challenges are there, we will surmount them, and we will be able to take Singapore forward for the next 60 years. And the government will be with you, but what it depends on, most critically, is each person yourself. Your determination to make the most of what you have, to learn, adapt, overcome, despite challenges, despite occasional setbacks. Your faith that we will pull together as one people, one nation, and build a brighter future for all of us. So, congratulations once again to all of you who are receiving awards today. I look forward to your future successes. Work hard and do well. Thank you very much.